Okay, fair warning. First off, I know we're usually a pretty clean, so there might be one explicit wording in here. Second, ladies, viewer, always double check anything you're sending. I don't care if it's a text, an email. I love modern technology, but would you like to hear what happened to me last week?
Let's go.
That it bit me in my behind. We all multitask. We all do it. I know we all do it in some form, shape. Some of it's simple, like you might throw in a load of laundry and then go do dishes or whatever. I know I throw in laundry and go do work and then on a break, change laundry, whatever. But this type of multitasking we should not do. I was going golfing and my partner, he couldn't golf with me that day, so I had a substitute with me. And I had something going on my other, not my coaching job, my other job. And as I was running out the door, I got a call from a customer. So I had to update my boss about it. So I get to the golf, I get in my golf cart, and I pick up my trusty phone because it's too long to text. I hit record and I do text to talk. I look at it and it goes off fine. No problem. He responds with another question. Now, by this time, my substitute partner for golf is sitting next to me. And I go to answer. So he's talking to me at the same time I'm talking to my boss. I'm talking what I want to say to my boss, but still answering him because I'm not like thinking, I'm saying what I want to the text, but also talking to him. And it picked up everything, mashed it up. And here's where everyone has to block their ears. The first sentence that went to my boss is, fuck my boss. And then the rest of it was the answer. But if
delete.
But if I had proofread it, and I didn't, I just hit send. And if you've ever watched the movie The Intern, if you haven't, there's a scene in there with Anne Hathaway texts an email to her husband as she's picking on her mother, who she does not have the best relationship with. And his name is right below the mother's, and she hits mom, sends, and doesn't double check and realizes it afterwards. Well, this was this type of deal. I looked down and I went, I was like, well, that's it. I'm fired. I'm done.
But I was just going to say the main question is, do you still have a job?
I do. I did call him right back.
I'm sure you did.
He was hysterical laughing.
Oh, that's good.
He's like, this should be good story. And so I explained to him what happened. And even I couldn't sleep that night because that is so out of character for me. Like so out of character. Not saying the word, sending somebody that.
Right.
Even if I'm upset with them, I still wouldn't do it, especially to my boss. I have respect for people's different authority levels or whatever. And so I was like, I called him the next morning, like I literally lost sleep over it. And he still was laughing about it. And so he's like, will you text to talk to me again? I'm like, nope, never, ever, ever, ever again. Ever again. And I was laughing because I'm at my son's house, different environment. And my daughter-in-law shows me an Instagram account on people who have not double read emails and calling a COO a nerd and like just all these things because no double checking. Double check your taxes.
That's hysterical, Michelle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is and just your feeling at that moment when you look and go,
it
Oh
was.
God.
just
Yeah,
you.
your stomach would drop right
Yeah.
out of you.
It did. It totally did.
How was your
And
golf game?
well, actually, it was kind of good because I was so frustrated and
Yeah.
mad at
Why did
myself.
I do
I
that?
got
Why did I do that?
but it's just funny how we don't think one, we multitask way too much, and two, we think what we're doing is right. Because for me, sometimes I think my brain works ahead of my fingers,
Mhm.
and so I'm known for that. So I've really had to practice proofreading, really. And now I will not talk to text. And you know he's saving that text. You
Oh,
know.
for sure. For sure.
So come on, guys. You have not, like, maybe you've gone back and erased it, but have you ever had not say that to your boss, but have something where you it went out like, wait a minute, that's not what I meant to say.
I have sent thank God they haven't been embarrassing, but I have sent messages like on WhatsApp to the wrong person. Like
Yep.
somebody's asked me a question and I've gone to the wrong person by accident and given a response. And of course, that person, WhatsApps me back and goes, "What are you talking about? Like, what is this about?" Right? And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you were supposed to get that answer. Somebody else was."
Right.
Um,
Right.
yeah, I've never, I thank heavens, touch wood, I've never done anything like, said, fuck my boss
No.
something like you're an asshole or what. None of
Nope.
those things. That reminds me of a scene in my best friend's wedding, and Julia Roberts goes into the CEO's office, who is the head of some big sports organization, and she wants to get. She sends an email out to somebody. It's a scathing email about the future son-in-law that this guy is going to be incorporating into his family. And she's trying to get this guy back as her husband, and of course, so she's trying to like sabotage his career and all sorts of stuff. And so she sends out this scathing email and says, save for later. And then he comes out and he's talking to the secretary and says, "Yeah, don't send this one, don't send this one, send all the rest." And of course, doesn't look at what send all the rest actually are. So of course, this email goes
Yeah.
out. So yeah. The
That's
other
what.
thing that happens to me a lot is I will be typing really fast, like like your fingers are ahead of your
Yep.
brain. I'm typing really fast, and then I'll hit enter, and then I'll look at it, and autocorrect has
Oh,
made
that drives me
a
crazy.
complete mess of the message that I've sent. And we have this home channel, and Dave will often come back and go, "What are you talking about? What does this actually mean?" And I'm
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, that's not what it's supposed to say at all."
Yes. Autocorrect, talk to text. We think these things are helping us, and they do. They do. When you're not multitasking on seven other different things,
That that's it. Don't
you
ever
know?
multitask.
And so it's just so, it was just funny. And so when I came home from golf that night, of course, I said to my partner, "Here, read the message I sent my boss." And he looks down, he goes, looks up, and he's like white. And he goes, "Did I miss something somewhere?" It's like, what happened? And I'm like, "No, you didn't miss anything. I just did talk to text." And he's funny because he doesn't do it. He will only do it in the car when his phone is hooked up to the car
Mm.
at certain times. Like when we just came back, we a couple of weeks ago we went on a trip to South Carolina. And so when he was driving then, because we were driving 8-hour days, then he was doing talk to text. And at one point he's like, "Forget this, I'm not doing it," because the girl kept getting it all backwards. you know? So, no.
What about you, Tracy? Have you ever sent off anything embarrassing
I
or?
don't think so. Like I've gone to the wrong person, but I don't yeah, if I'm gonna say that to you, I'm probably gonna say it to your face.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If I'm
I'm
that
gonna
mad
save
at
it to
you,
say it to your
yeah,
face.
I would say
But
it
that's
to
funny, that it bothered, even though you knew everything was fine, it kind of bothered you that night, you just
yeah.
because you're going,
Well,
that's not me. Like it's just a little unsettling.
yeah, because I didn't have enough time to explain it to him. He's like, "It's okay, go play your golf game."
Right.
So the next morning, I was like, "I really want to make sure it is okay." Like he said it, and he was laughing. There was no difference in his voice, and even when I called him the next day, he was still laughing. Like there wasn't a change in there. And he even said to me, "Okay, drop it. It's done. It
Yeah.
was a mistake. Forget about it." And yeah, but I thought it would be cute because I'm going to ask the viewers, has this ever happened to you? Or have you been on the receiving side of something like
Oh,
that?
yeah.
You know? And we always say sometimes text is very hard to read the emotion.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And so, yeah,
So dangerous.
so it is. It's very dangerous. So that's what has this to the viewer. Has this ever happened to you? Or have you been the one like me that sent the item, or have you been the one that receives it on the other end? Put it down in the comments. We would love to hear from you. It's just, I figured you guys would get a kick out of, you know, what I sent to my boss while trying to drive a golf cart, talk to somebody else, get ready for golf, and finish a part of my work. So let us hear your story if you've had that. If you know this has happened to somebody else, share the story with them. Let them get another good laugh with them. Make sure you hit like if you like this, subscription, and notifications so you know when the next episode comes out. Until next time.
Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you as a regular member of our community.